Hello, everybody. Get in here, get in here. Everybody get in here. Get in here. Good morning, everybody. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys real quick while I was getting dressed. And quick, but very informative, okay? Because as I go through this journey, as I'm learning things about my hair and the condition of medical hair loss, ccca, and all that stuff, I am learning a lot, y'all. And with me learning a lot, of course, I'm going to share that with you guys. So lately, what I've been working on is lymph retention. Okay. So good morning to everybody coming in. You see me in and out because I'm getting ready. Wow. And don't mind the wig in the back. I'm working on like braided wigs. So y'all wanted more wigs and stuff like that, especially the braided ones. But within me going through this journey, you guys, my whole thing now that's very important to me, now that I grew my hair back and I don't have any issues with my hair, is lymph retention. And the phase in with lymph retention. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning, Patrice. Good morning, Shiro. The phase with lymph retention, to me, is important once you combat the issues with the hair loss, etc. Right? So now this is for the people, and this is just in general, because during this process, this is something that you're going to have to do anyway. But once you get, your hair grows back, you want to retain the length. And good morning, Shamika. And you want to also just stop your hair from shedding and all that stuff. Then I'm going to talk to you about some things that I currently do myself that is helping with that. Good morning, Linda. So, number one, thank God that I have overcame the issues with the hair loss and all that stuff. Good morning, Laverne. How are you? Now that I overcame the issues with the hair loss, one thing that I've been working on, as I said, is lymph retention. And really, I think just growing my hair to, is the longest length that it can grow, as well as helping you guys. And the way that I'm going to help you guys is me learning through my own experiences, of course. Now, over this past month, I have been doing like the lymph retention, things I can do for lymph retention. And I did mini braids. So what I did basically with mini braids is with my own hair, I just braided my hair and I just, just braided my hair in like little braids, and I just let it, I just wore my protective styles, or I wore the braids out, whatever I wanted to do. And I have noticed that my hair actually grew or retained a lot, because it's going to grow. Your hair is going to grow. But with medical hair loss, we all know that's a different subject. But I retained a lot of length in doing that. And I didn't add any braiding hair. I didn't do any of that stuff. I didn't add anything like that to it. I just did it with my own hair. And it was, Patrice, just email me. I'll make sure I get to you. So I just, with my own hair, I saw the potential in the growth. I saw how much my own hair can grow within a month. And I think it was like a month and a week when I finally took the braids out, and my hair grew an inch. So I know that my hair grows an inch in that month. Okay, Patrice, I'll get back to you. I got you, boo. Within that month. So with that being said, I know that I can definitely retain length. But also another thing that I'm doing that's helping with the shedding and all that stuff, you guys, is when I do my deep conditioner, and lately I've been using the Rosemary and Peppermint Herbal Deep Conditioner. So when I do the Rosemary and Peppermint Herbal Deep Conditioner, I like to add this product to it because I take, I scoop some out and I'll put it to the side and then I'll add this product. This is mine right here. So I just bought this one up so I could just show y'all. But with mine, I'll scoop some of the rosemary and peppermint herbal deep conditioner out. I'll take 2 tablespoons of this, the Amala powder. Guys, this right here, this stuff work, okay? I'm working on getting it in bulk so I can have it on the website for y'all. But I wanted to do a couple test runs because I wanted to see how it would work for shedding and thinning. And this right here with the rosemary and peppermint herbal deep conditioner. Now, mind you, in the rosemary and peppermint herbal deep conditioner, there is protein in it. I do put hydrolyzed wheat protein in it. So you're going to have protein in that, which helps with the shedding. But the rosemary with the Amala, mind blown. Now, let me tell you what I did. So I had my hair in the mini braids, okay? Had my hair in the mini braids for like a month and a week. Took my hair out the mini braids. Now, this is the second time I used the rosemary along with the almond powder together. My hair is a lot stronger. I noticed that I'm retaining length, especially before putting in braids. Always do a deep conditioning before putting in braids, you guys. But my strands are a lot stronger because I have, my hair is naturally thin. I always had thin hair. I get it from my dad's side. Like, he had thin hair. And you know what's interesting? He also had a bald spot in the middle of his head. So I just attributed it to genetics. But I always had thin hair. One thing I have noticed with doing the rosemary and peppermint herbal deep conditioner along with adding the Amala to it. And if you want to, you can even add like an egg. If you want to do like a whole little treatment thing. Now, let me tell y'all, some people have said that, and maybe so, because I do have hydrolyzed wheat protein in the rosemary and peppermint herbal deep conditioner. But some people do say that the protein from the egg does not really penetrate the hair strand. But let me tell you something. I have been using egg in my deep conditioners for a long time. And it has always stopped the shedding. So, me personally, adding the egg still works, even though people say it don't penetrate it. But you have the double whammy. And the rosemary and peppermint herbal deep conditioner, you have already the real protein, the hydrolyzed wheat protein, and then you also have, which is very potent, and you also, if you want to, you can add an egg to it, but you really don't have to be honest. So I do that. I have sometimes I add an egg, sometimes I don't. So I do the rosemary and peppermint herbal deep conditioner. I do the Amala powder. I mix it up. I take it out separately so it won't contaminate my jar. I mix it up, and when I mix it up, you know, it's still the powder, the rosemary and peppermint herbal deep conditioner already is, you know, has aqua and all that stuff in it, so it's a good consistency already. So when I take the Amala powder and I just mix it in, you know, I scoop some out, put it in a separate bowl, mix it in with this, it mixes in perfectly. I take that, I put it on my hair, and I let it sit probably for about 45 minutes at the max, because it does, Amala powder is clay. It is a clay substance, so you don't want to have it sitting too long. 45 minutes is even long, so 30 minutes. But if y'all can see it, you see the powder. You don't want it sitting too long, because if you let it sit too long, then it gets really hard and it will become hard on your strands, and then you don't want it breaking off your hair strands. So I let it sit 30 minutes, 45 at the max, probably if I'm like doing something I forget. and I rinse it off. Every time I do this, I notice that my hair strands are stronger, they're wiser, they're better, so much better. Yes, that's how my hair strands feel. The words to that song, never would have made. That's how my hair strands feel. Like, they feel so much stronger, and it's like it gives it density. It gives my hair density, which is good because my hair is already, thin. Like, I have naturally thin hair. Like, it is what it is. I have naturally thin hair. Like, so when I add the Amala to the Rosemary and Peppermint Herbal, and you can even add it to the deep conditioning protein treatment. But for me, my hair likes the Amala better. I mean, the Rosemary Peppermint Herbal deep conditioner instead of the protein deep conditioner, because with everybody's hair is different. You got to find out what works for your hair, what your hair like, right? And that's part of the journey. That's part of the process. But I always like deep conditioning my hair. But let me tell you, when I add the Amala to the Rosemary, my hair is stronger, it's wiser, and I'm just trying to put y'all up on game, okay? So in doing that, and that's the first thing I do. So I deep condition that way. The Amala and the Rosemary Peppermint Herbal Deep Conditioner, that helps my strands, that helps it get stronger. It helps it my hair from falling out or shedding a lot. Especially a lot of people who deal with postpartum hair loss, their hair is shedding a lot more. So when you add those two to the mix, it's over. Pineapple Records, you ain't gonna have to deal with that no more. Like, it's not even an issue, okay? Just the protein that I put into the products in general is potent, and y'all already know none of my ingredients are cheap. So, and they're not watered down. So you're gonna have like the potent stuff. And that's what I think is, the main thing of having things work together. You can't skim and get like cheap ingredients. So now when I do that, right? Okay, so another thing that I do to stop the shedding and all that stuff, and to get my strands stronger and to keep them as strong as possible, is when I'm in the shower, I will put conditioner in my hair. Now, either I'll use the Rosemary or I'll use the protein. It depends. I don't use the hair growth conditioner for this particular thing because the peppermint and the hair conditioner is really like a cleansing. This is more so what I do for detangling. So it would be probably best to use the protein deep conditioner because it's like a detangler. So I use that, and I use the Breakage Defense Hot Oil Treatment. Oh, she said the wig behind you. No, it's a wig, y'all. She said it scared her. It's a braided wig that I was working on. Let me put that over here. She's like, who the hell is behind you? So what I do is I get in the shower, I wet my hair. Saturate it with the water. Now say if this is not on a wash stage, this is just me, wanting to water my hair, because guess what? You have to, you know how like flowers grow and the grass grow, and you water it to love it. That's what I do with my hair. My hair loves water, okay? It just loves water. So I'll rinse my hair with water. I'll saturate it, make sure it's fully saturated. Then I'll put the protein conditioner on my strands, just a little. You don't need a lot, just a little, just put it. It don't have to be like a whole bunch. It don't gotta be like that. It gotta just a little bit, just enough to coat your strands, right? So I coat my strands. That smells good. I coat my strands, and then I add some of the Breakage Defense Hot Oil Treatment. Now mine is right here. So that's what I use. You see, it's almost gone. But I add the Breakage Defense Hot Oil Treatment. I put that on my hair strands as well. And Shamika, I saw what you just said. She should have got a response by now, so tell her to send that again. So I will put it on my strands. While my hair is saturated wet and it's running under the water, I'll detangle it. I'll start to detangle my hair. First I can use my hand, my hands or whatever. Just like if it's tangled, I'll use my hands and I'll separate it like that. I mainly have to do that for my daughter's hair because she has like a 4C. Her hair is really coily, so I have to do that with her. And then I'll take the detangling brush, and while it's running under the water, I'll just comb it through. This makes it so much easier to do with the conditioner and doing that with the hot oil treatment, because while it's running under the water and it's less breakage. When I do that, it's a lot less breakage. I barely have any breakage at all when I do that. And that is so important because I have learned that that has helped in my lymph retention routine. Like, that helped a lot with that. So that's another thing you can do. Another thing you can do is, if you have internal factors, which a lot of us have, that's why we're here. We have a lot of internal factors. And to me, mainly a lot of things are internal. So if a lot of things are internal, we want to fix that as best as we can. So maca root helps with the internal. Maca root, you can get it in the powder form or the pill form. That helps the internal factors, especially if you're dealing with PCOS. If you're dealing with PCOS, you want to take maca root. If you're dealing with menopause, then you want to take maca root. This helps with that. It regulates the hormones from the inside out. With some people with PCOS and dealing with menopause, they have shedding because of that. Some people who take blood pressure meds, they have shedding because of that. That's maca root. The maca root and the pumpkin seed oil pills. And y'all, I know y'all like, oh my God, all these supplements, Charmaine, all these supplements. I know. And what I'm doing right now is I'm actually working on getting my own brand of supplements. So everything that I like can be all together in one big happy family. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working on now. So I have been working on some stuff for you. And yes, Johnson, maca root helps for shedding, because if you have PCOS, a lot of people have PCOS have shedding. So if you have PCOS and you take maca root, it's helping to regulate your hormones from the inside out, then the shedding starts to diminish. But I take the maca root internally. I don't use it like as a mask or anything. I never did that. And I don't have the vibes to do that for the maca root. But definitely take it internally. But yes, y'all, I am working on the supplement. I am working on the supplements. So everything can be together that I think is beneficial to use for hair loss. Another thing too, but I left mine downstairs, is the vitamin D3. I take mine in a liquid. Somebody's calling my phone. I take that in a liquid form, and the vitamin D3, what that does is, did you know that vitamin D3 actually helps thicken the hair follicles? It helps thicken the hair strands, and it also helps grow hair. Like, people be sleeping on vitamin D, but a lot of people, especially African Americans, we do not have enough vitamin D in our system. It's all about the sun and everything like that. And then everything since COVID and all that stuff, it's not really, a lot of people ain't really outside. So you want to make sure you're not deficient in vitamin D. And I particularly take vitamin D3. Now, what's the difference between vitamin D and vitamin D3? I don't know. I don't. What's his name? I forget his name. But he's on YouTube too, and he talks about it. But he talks about the difference between vitamin D3 and vitamin D. But I know that the vitamin D3 is supposed to be more potent. So, you know me, I like the potent stuff, so I'm going to take the potent stuff. And yes, everybody in the chat, please thumbs up the video right now. I see y'all in the chat. Hello, please thumbs up the video. So yes, vitamin D3, the pumpkin seed oil pills, and the maca root is something that you want to take if you are dealing with shedding. That is something you want to do. So let me make sure that I said everything. Yep. All right, so to recap, if you have shedding and you want to stop the shedding, everything is always internal, especially with me. It's always internal. So you got to go with the internal first to help with the outside. So to recap, deep condition with the Rosemary Peppermint Herbal Deep Conditioner. And I like to add 2 to 3 teaspoons of almond powder to mine. So I take scoops out of this and I put it in a bowl. Then I take scoops out of this, I put it in a bowl, and then I mix it together. Yes, Joy, you can take the pumpkin seed pills, or you can eat pumpkin seeds raw. So that's the first one. These two together for your hair to help with the shedding. Powerful. Vitamin E, vitamin C. It has calcium. What else did they say they had? Let me make sure. Oh, and that's probably why. The iron that's in this too. And you know that people who have low iron, they deal with shedding. So iron. Add these two together. That's what you're gonna be doing. Especially if it's extreme, then make sure you're doing it weekly. Your deep conditioning days can be different from your wash days. So a lot of people ask me, well, if I have the deep conditioning day, do I have to use the deep conditioner or the conditioner? What you can do is you do your regular wash day. You can do your wash day on Sunday. And you can do your deep condition day on a Wednesday or a Friday. But these two together. Powerful for shedding. Oh my God. And I'm the proof in the pudding because, like I said, I had postpartum hair shedding, and that's what did it. And the pumpkin seeds. And then, okay, so that's number one. Then number two, what you can do while you're combing your hair. Yes, I'm from Pennsylvania, y'all. I'm from Philly. So when you combing your hair in the shower, rinse your hair with water. Put the protein, deep conditioning protein treatment. And you add the Breakage Defense hot oil treatment. In the Breakage Defense hot oil treatment, we also have organic almond oil. So these two together, you wet your hair, coat your hair a little bit with this first, and then put some oil on it. The Breakage Defense hot oil treatment. Run it under the water and you detangle your hair that way. Do not detangle your hair dry. Do not comb your hair dry. Your hair gonna break off if you do it that. You have to have your hair moisturized to do that. And if you're not dealing with shedding, say you spray in your hair with some water, and then you use the conditioning leave-in hair cream. And that's what I do. I never comb my hair dry. The conditioning leave-in hair cream. This is how it looks. I never comb my hair dry. You can get the Amala off of Amazon for right now. I'm working to get it in bulk because, I want to get it in bulk for you guys, but yeah. So, that's the second thing. Never comb your hair dry. Do those two together. Third thing, you want to make sure your supplements is right. You want to make sure the inside is good. And if you're dealing with PCOS and menopause, the maca root helps for that. And also the pumpkin seeds helps internally for the shedding as well. So make sure you at least taking these two supplements. Again, like I said, I'm working on getting my line of supplements. So with everything that I think that you guys should use for hair loss in it together. So, all right. So that's the recap of that. So I'm going to rewind, answer some questions. And also a lot of comments in here. And see where y'all at with that. So let's see. Let me see if I can find the questions. Linnell said, can you talk more about your pumpkin seed oil products? Yes, we have the extra virgin organic pumpkin seed oil, which is the most potent pumpkin seed oil that you can get. And you can get that in a chocolate flavor or no flavor. And you can take that internally as well so it can get into your bloodstream quicker. So that is on the website, blackhairandskincare.com. and SydneyNicoleProducts.com. Yes, Shiro said thumbs up, everybody. Yes, if you in this chat, please thumbs up the video. It helps get the information out there and the YouTube algorithm and all that good stuff. So please thumbs up if you're watching this video right now. Patrice, I answer you. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna email you as soon as I get off this live. And that's another thing, guys. Just know that please allow 24 to 48 hours for me to get back to you when you email me, because we are really busy over here. I have hired people to answer emails, and sometimes if they can't answer the email, because I'm very personal when it comes to emails and I need to make sure y'all get the right information, they'll put it in draft, and then I'll go over all of the emails and say what I want to say to you guys individually. So just please allow some time for me to get back to you via email. Just know I'm going to get back to you. That's happening. Okay, so just allow some time. So I appreciate you. Don't have to send multiple ones. Trust me, we see it, and I'm gonna get back to you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Let me see. Macaroon also, Kimberly, you can get that off of Amazon. You can also, I think, go to GNC and get that as well. They do have it there. Shamika, like I said, tell your cousin to, did I respond to her? Because if it was a couple weeks ago, I definitely should have responded by now. So tell her, make sure that the email address is correct, because a lot of people don't put the right email address. BHSC customers@gmail.com. BHSCCustomers@gmail.com. So it's 2 C's in there. Well, it's more than 2 C's, but I'm saying like side to side. Like people get confused on that part. Yes, like I said, the maca does help on the shedding. Mem Alexander said, can you take pumpkin seed oil pills during pregnancy? I did not. But what you can do is you can eat them. You can eat them. Or ask your doctor if you can take the extra virgin organic pumpkin seed oil. But you can eat them. You sure can. Yes, Dawn said one big happy pill. Yes, Dawn, I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. I'm telling y'all, I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. A lot of people, which y'all don't know, like I help a whole lot of people, right? I just don't really be talking about all the people that I help because I'm not that type of person. But trust me, we are very successful over here. We're doing well. And the reason is because I keep putting out quality stuff. And when your heart is in the right place, that's what happens. Now, if you a whole scammer out here and you just doing whatever you want to do just to get money, it's not going to be longevity. But it's longevity over here. We've been doing this since 2016. This is not new. We've been doing this since 2016. It's longevity because the energy that I'm putting out. I'm going to just say that. A lot of people like be doing other stuff, but no, not over here. Joy, yes, you can eat the raw pumpkin seeds. Oh, Shamika, you said you have a bottle of vitamin D3, but it's so bitter. Oh, girl, let me tell you which one I got. I got one that has like peppermint in it. So it has, I don't taste the bitter part, but if it's too bitter, what you can do is make a smoothie, girl. You can make a smoothie, put that joint right in a smoothie and you good. Like go that way. Oh, so Linda said Joe Biden won PA. I already knew that he was going to win PA because I'm kind of like a psychic, y'all. I'm just saying in general, I knew Joe Biden was going to win. I felt that for a long time, but when actually it was probably the night of the election night, I was laying in my bed literally, and I'm just laying and I'm looking into the darkness, you know, because it was late at night. And I seen Biden name in blue numbers. I mean, in blue letters, because, you know, Democrat. And I seen his face. And I was like, yo, Biden gonna win. So I text one of my friends just to, like, have a, you know, just to put it out there that I was feeling it. And this is why you always need to trust your intuition, y'all, because I'm telling you, it don't lie to you. Your intuition don't lie. And later that day, I woke up and I looked at, because I went back to sleep, and I looked at the results, and I was like, yo, Biden is going to win. And honestly, guys, in this whole politics thing, you literally have to look at the lesser of the two evils. I know that Biden did some stuff in the past, and I know that Trump has done some things in the future. Trump has done some things to help black people so he can get their vote. Biden has done some things to harm black people in the past. But what you have to do is look at the lesser of the two evils and see like what you want to do. And honestly, at the end of the day, just do what makes you happy. Dawn, she said, what's the lesser of the two evils? The lesser of the two evils to me. Look, I had to pause for a second, because I have known people who were affected by what Biden did. I have people who have been affected by what Biden did, okay? Okay? I have no, in my personal life, all right? So, if I'm being honest, none of them. None of them. If I'm being honest, none of them. But I did vote. That's just what there. Because I want my vote to count. But if I'm being honest, I don't even like getting in with this whole world stuff, with that kind of stuff. Because it's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we, don't know. But none of them. None of them. But that's what we. But I already know that Biden is going to win, so, So anyway, we're going to leave it at that, because, people be getting in their feelings when you talk about politics, so we just going to leave it at that. Hence, everybody talks about, what's the lesser of the two evils? Yeah, but yeah, that's what it is. But, yeah, I knew Biden was going to win. I see people in the comments now saying he the 46. I knew he was going to win. To be honest, if people voted for Trump after all that happened, child, just pray for us all, okay? Just pray for our country. Pray for our country. Pray for our country. Pray for our country. Yes, back to the hair. All right. Back to the hair, Dawn. Back to the hair. So, Dawn said, can I put my hair in rubber bands if it's too short for little braids? Dawn, are you dealing with alopecia? If you're dealing with alopecia, do not use braids. Do not use rubber bands. Just let your hair breathe, treat it, wear wigs. That would be best. And look, all this stuff is, my family is texting the crap out of me, I guess, because Biden won. I'm done. All right, so let me go back to If you're dealing with alopecia, y'all, do not get braids. Don't do it. Let your hair recover first and then do that, because you don't want any tension. And what I have noticed when I put mini braids in my own braids with added hair, let me clarify that. When I did my mini braids with my own hair, different. My hair could grow out freely. I didn't feel any tension on it, anything like that. If I would have had braiding hair, it would have added some tension. Even if it would have been light, if it would have been like as soft as possible, you still would have some tension when it comes to added hair. So when you're dealing with alopecia, you don't want to add any braiding hair. You don't want to add any extra tension to your hair, because it's already fragile. So if your hair is already fragile, just don't do it. Like, for example, the crown of my hair is always going to be more fragile than the remaining of my hair. my crown is always more fragile. So I'll take my hair, my crown, I'll trim my ends more. I might trim it down more just because I don't want it to be affected. Like, it's already fragile, so I have to be careful with the crown of my head. And that's just what it is when you want to get braids. When you have alopecia, you have to be like, let me wait. Is my edges fragile? All right, I can't do stuff on my edges that is going to make it worse. Take it, massage your edges, you know, put extra love into your edges. With my crown, I got to put extra love into my crown. I got to massage my crown. It's the same thing. So you want to be careful. Now with the pumpkin seed oil come in the bigger size. Not right now, Sweet Angel. It's going to be in the small size, especially with Corona going on, because there aren't bottles available like that. Everything is like sold out. You'd be surprised. Corona has affected a lot. So you can't even get bigger size bottles with stuff until next year. So y'all, that's why if y'all get stuff and the bottles are and containers are different than what it is on the website, it's because of Corona. So thank Corona. So, you know, we have to go. I had to order a whole bunch of stuff in bulk, especially for Black Friday, because that's coming up. And y'all know I got y'all on Black Friday. So if you are not signed up to the email list, you might want to do that because you don't want to miss the code. Yeah. So, all right, guys. So I just want to come on here and do that for y'all. I don't want to make it too long, and then people, like, when they hit the replay, don't get it because, you know, live, you know, it's more personal. But I just wanted to come in here and say that to you guys. Yes, Malika, she's not waiting on Black Friday. Yes, I got you, boo. I already got the code. It's already been waiting to be sent out. We're going to do Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So, yeah, that's what I'm preparing for now. So, I'm just getting all that stuff together. So, along with some other stuff, child. But I'll talk to y'all about that on another live, because then it's going to be, like, way too long. But I love you guys. Yes, Deborah, the pumpkin seed oil do work. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys on the next video. Stacy, yes, we will be doing the wigs on Black Friday as well. Let me know if y'all want to see more of the braided wigs. Because if you do, I'll make sure we got more braided wigs. So, I have actually 5 other styles. And I will put them on the website later tonight. But we will have the wigs for Black Friday, and we will have the products. So you good, you straight. Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So it's both. So make sure that Patricia, she said she has a small head, but we got this on here, which is going to help with that. The elastic band, and then you can adjust here. So even if your head is like really small, you can take these, pull it, yeah. No, the wig wasn't actually a person. But yeah. So, braided wigs. We got more other styles too. But yeah. And oh, where's that other? Oh, see, I'm a micro like type person. I love micro braided wigs. I know, but I got this. Hold on, let me see if I can put a cap on. They asked me to try it on. Let me see. Where's my cap? Hold on, let me get my cap, y'all. Hold on. All right, I'm going to try 2 on for y'all. Let me see. I'm going to try the micro one on for y'all and the one I just showed y'all. Real quick. But we have 3 other designs as well. And then, of course, we have... Well, if y'all go to the community part of the page, then you'll see what I'm talking about in regards to the wigs that we have. So make sure y'all are checking the community part of the page. And yeah, you'll be good. I could have swore I just had a ponytail. Oh, I was about to say, I knew I had a ponytail over somewhere. So, let me see. Let's see. So, this is the wig braided to the scalp. I'm going to put that one on first. Aya is downstairs with her grandma girl. That's where she at. Because she would not let this whole thing... She wouldn't even let me be on here. So... Let me see. Yes, but y'all need to see her father. That's really her twin. Shoot. She looked just like him. It's crazy. So, this is the wig cap, so pay that no mind. But, and these are the baby hairs, and you can adjust those. But this is how it looks. So, this is the one braided to the scalp. I got one with a hat too, y'all. So, this is one braided to the scalp. And then, let me show you the micro one. So, the micro one. See, I'm a micro braid type person. I love micro braids. So, yeah. I love this one. I love this one. So, this is the micro braid one. That's how the top looks. And let's see. And this can be, let me see, when you pull it up like that. You can put an elastic band on this as well. You don't have to glue this down. This can be glueless. And yeah, at the top. So when you cut the lace and everything, yeah. I love this one too, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite one so far. Yes, I love this one. Look at that. Yes. So, yeah. So I will be putting, this one is on the website already, y'all. And I will be putting the other ones on there. And then I got a hat one too. I got a bob